Are you often lonely? Do you hate when your pet doesn't want to cuddle with you at night? Do you hate when McDonald's give you cold fries? Do you find yourself unmotivated at times? Are you losing interest in school? Is it hard for you to find a job? If you answer yes to any of these questions, then this video is for you. Cue the intro. So, today, I want to help you guys and girls stay motivated in the new year. It's a new year, and some of us want to achieve things. Some of us have resolutions, and I want to help you get there and reach each and every one of those goals. So, I want to give you some advice on staying motivated. And if you want to be motivated, you need to set goals. If you feel like you're not motivated, it's because you're not setting out to achieve anything new every day. If you set goals, you're creating the finish line. Pick something you want to achieve, big or small. If you want to go big, go big. I recommend you creating a small goal so you can get used to setting goals and just thinking on a smaller scale. The best way to achieve your New Year's resolution is to set goals that are measurable. You don't want to say, my goal in 2019 is to become rich. No, you'd want to say, my goal in 2019 is to end the year with twice as much money as I started with. Put a number down. I have $1,000. Come 2020, I want to have $2,000. It's that simple. Do a workout and see how many exercises you can do and try to double it in a month. You want to create those type of goals. You want something that has milestones. You need something to look forward to and not to be broad. You need measurable goals, because if you can't measure it, how will you know when you achieved it if it's too broad? So, if we're not talking about things like money or exercise and we're talking about school, my suggestion is research. Research the goal you want to achieve. You know you want to go to college. You know you want to get your degree at some point. So find out what you want to study in college. When I got to freshman year of high school, I researched the different things I would love to do. And I thought about the future and me having this job where I see myself, your 5-year plan. I thought about that when I was a freshman. I know a lot of you won't do it that early. But believe it or not, I'm absolutely not even slightly close to where I wanted to be when I set out my goals freshman year. The goals that I had were so upscale. It opened doors for me by the time I was ready to graduate. I could go anywhere because I didn't go to where I wanted to go. So many good things happened because I stayed motivated through high school. I was a freshman. I was like, I want to go attend the Air Force Academy out in Colorado. And I set that goal. I researched that school. I knew everything it took to get into that school. I knew the exact grades, I knew the exact SAT scores. I knew everything about the school, okay? Put it that way. I knew everything. And by me being so interested in that school and spending so much of my free time researching that school, I started getting excited, started feeling the passion, and it sparked the interest. And that's what you want. You want to research something, you want to get into it, you want to start to love it, you want to build a relationship with it. Be educated on that topic. Once you pick something and then you research it, your next step is to tell someone, if you haven't already. You want to tell someone because you want that person to be there for you on your bad days, because you're going to have bad days. It's going to be rough days. It's going to be days where you give up. It's going to be days where, it's going to be weeks when you chalk the whole thing and the whole idea of it. That's why you want to tell people. And I don't mean go on social media and post, blah, 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 blah. No, I want you to tell someone that's close to you. I told my mom. And over time, once I got a mentor, I told my mentor my goals. And that's what you want to do. You want to tell those type of people who are going to be there for you, uplift you on your worst days. That's how it gets done. That's how you stay motivated. You tell that friend that's going to support you and make sure you're doing the right thing. You're not just going to tell the friend that you always gossip with, who's not even looking for the best in you. Forget those friends. Just like with the college I wanted to go to. I told my mom did her research on the college. She knew what it take to get there. And on my rough days, she's like,
if you have the Air Force Academy, they ain't going to tolerate this, and that. If you want to get into the Air Force Academy, you need to do this.
And it helps because you're going to have those really, really rough days. And moral of the story, tell someone. Tell a few people that will have your back and get you there. Next on our list, create milestones. Now, for me, my milestone for high school was the end of every school year when my grades was 4. Can I write that? 4.0. My milestone was the 4.0 I had. JK, I didn't have a 4.0. I had like a 4.2. Anyway, it's not about bragging. You just want to set milestones for yourself. Let's say your goal is about getting the summer body you want. Let's say that's your in-game goal. How are you going to get there? You're going to say, well, 30 days from today, I want to be able to do 20 push-ups in 1 minute. I want to be able to do 1 mile in 10 minutes. And I want to be able to do 5 laps. Like, you need to set those minor milestones. Because once you reach that milestone, you achieve something. You have something to be proud of. Because if you have a long-term goal, like my long-term goal was to get into that college.
That took 4 years.
If I didn't create milestones, I would have gave up after a while. That's why you do these things, like creating milestones, so you have something to look forward to. You have certain points in your life where you feel like you achieved something. You have something to be proud of. Those are my main key points when staying motivated. Create some goals in your life. Have goals. These little things can all add up to a bigger picture and give you plenty of motivation. When I came to college, right, I was so motivated through high school that once I finally got to my end goal, which, like I said, it ended up changing over time, but it was just a good goal to have, so it didn't even matter that it changed. Yes, I didn't get into that university. I went to somewhere better. Because of the goals I set in the past, it still helped me get somewhere. Like, I got into college and I was completely unmotivated. I'm like, oh my God, I've always been working towards something. It's been 4 years. I always had this goal of this and that, and I didn't even reach it. I knew what I was going to school for, but it wasn't like I knew exactly what job I was going to wanted to have once I got out of college. It's so many unanswered questions, and it was just so much. I found myself unmotivated. The first thing someone told me after I graduated, it was my neighbor. She said, college isn't going to be easy and you need to stay motivated. And the best thing to keep you motivated is the fact that you have to pay for college. Don't let that money go to waste. You know how many days that statement got me through a stressful day at college? Like, I wanted to chalk school sometimes because half these professors don't care about attendance, this and that. So I'm like, I don't even want to go to class, this and that. And I thought about, I'm like, I'm paying for this. Like, I'm literally paying for this. This is hundreds of dollars going down the drain. That kept me motivated. But if you ask me now, my goal is kind of broad. I said I want to work for NASA. Like, that's honestly my goal, but like, I feel like it's not that specific. But I'm doing the things that it would take to get there, to go work for NASA. So we'll see where life ends up, how this YouTube thing turned out. Depends on if y'all start paying the bills. Anyway, I feel like I covered everything on how to stay motivated in 2019. I hope this was a good video. And wait. Alright, I'm out. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, tweet about it, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, you know, the whole shebang. All of that can be found in the description below. And simply, thanks for tuning in, stay woke, and I'll see you next week.